The adrenaline we blend with the sound is our thing, relieving the kings of all crowns. Are you ready? Are you set? Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter, right? Turn it up, y'all keep the flow. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets, fool? That's a close encounter of what kind? Then jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Turn it up, y'all peak flow. Are you ready? Set? Jump to the rhythm as hard as you can go. Keep it steady, to the letter, right? Turn it up, we giving the show. But can you rock it like rocket fuel? What you talking about? Space out your mind. But can you rock it like rockets, fool? That's a close encounter of
Hello.
But can you rock it like rocket fuel?
Can you hear me pretty good? Hello? Can you hear me?
Huh? Madden NFL 21 coming out soon. Playing my game in my damn bedroom. Alright, we're gonna play the Pro Bowl. I'm AFC. Come on now. NFC sucks. What the hell are you doing in the jungle? That's all I gotta ask. If you don't like it, you can kiss my ass. Start next season song. What? Here? Alright. Right mind, left mind, any mind, only mind.
Hello,
Hold the
everyone.
skip.
It's the coach. Welcome to EA Sports. All right,
Hey, Freezing Point Studios. How you doing today?
As
All
we
right.
welcome all of you to our exclusive coverage of the
I
National
said return
Football
list,
League
thank
on
you.
EA Sports.
Oh, look
Straight
at our
ahead,
ugly ass
bragging
colors.
rights on the line in the 46th meeting of the AFC and the NFC in the 2019 NFL Pro Bowl game.
Now, I'll let you
And he'll
people
take it
know
back to about the
this game
19-yard
peaks
line.
bad. And you're going to see I just do simple, same plays over and over and over. Why? Why do I do that?
Throwing on first down is Mahomes, being chased out left. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
After he was
he's not going to get the
hungry.
first down, but this is still a
I
nice
guess I'll
job
be
of
doing
buying some
different
time
ways.
and then running to get to the sideline and get out of
Only
bounds and avoid
because
the
I
big
don't know
hit.
my teammate Connor. I don't know who the hell Connor is.
Here's a carry for James Conner of the Steelers. Space to maneuver at the 40. And all the way up to the 46. 19 yards the pick up there. Move
Go
the
home, boy.
chains.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long.
Ooh,
Fundamental
really?
breakdown
Go
by the
home.
defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the
I
edge.
hit the wrong play.
Back-to-back
What a
good plays have
dumbass.
them on the move on first down.
Okay. Get back inside. And I can't
Shotgun
play.
snap to Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to
Got
that one.
light.
Second
All
down.
right, we got a light for our first game
When you
here.
can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of
being
confusion.
stupid, people. That's one thing.
In the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Mahomes will try again on second down. Screen pass to Connor. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
That's for the Dolphins. They're my favorite team. But right now, I'm the AFC. They don't give you a choice.
That came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us to their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
What are we going to do here, people?
Mahomes now on first down. Steps away to his left. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
Run.
On second down, Connor looking for space. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
How you like me now? Let's see. First and goal, first and 10 on opponent 10. I guess we'll go ahead and accept it. Why not?
We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because
I get Travis Kelce. Hell yeah.
The flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
They run with Connor.
Run.
Able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down.
YOLO.
Pick up a 4, and it brings up second and goal.
YOLO.
They're mounting a nice drive here. Good chunky yardage there again. O-line, they've been solid this drive.
They have that look about them right now that says, if you do anything but run the ball behind us, you're crazy. They are really moved it well on this drive, and they want to finish it off the same way.
All right, people.
That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down.
We want to get my homeboy touchdown.
Mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution is a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board.
Dolphins don't suck, Simon. Only team to ever go undefeated in history.
And this will be a touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the AFC takes it all the way down the field to score on their opening drive. So the AFC, remember, of course, they won the last couple years here in
Look in
Orlando,
history, they're the only team to ever go undefeated, my friend.
Of this game,
no other team can ever say that.
Hopefully a lot. I want offense
they
in this
sucked
ball
for the
game.
last 30 years, I'll give them that. They sucked since 1985.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And
all right, let's see if my defense is any good.
So that drive in total 8
These guys here take the crap out of me.
By Patrick Mahomes using his legs to get in the end zone.
Okay, here we go. Kickoff.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Yes, Crypto 137. I'm on PS4.
This will be taken about the 12. Then he'll take this across the 25.
All right.
Extra yards up to the 27.
This game is a simple game when it does not beat you. Oh, okay. Well,
Breeze in the NFC come up now with a first and 10.
Damn, I got a bunch of nobody.
27. From the gun, it's Breeze. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand.
Yeah.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
As far as I know, can Crypto join? This is my first time doing this, so I don't know, Crypto. As far as I know, you can.
After they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Breeze now.
Boom. Oh. Damn, my bad.
To escape, and he goes down. Sacked there by
Thank you, Mr. Hopkins, for sticking light.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen.
Now, you ain't going to do nothing but sit up there and talk your shit.
Now Breeze on 3rd down. It's caught. Jones.
Oh, bullshit. Let it, oh,
Take it
can't
down,
let go.
but not before they work it across midfield.
Ah, well, thank you, Jimmy.
A pickup of 27, and they pick up the first down in the process.
That's an excellent read right there. Saw cover one. That means it's just a single
Okay,
high
here we go,
safety.
Jimmy.
So you know if you throw the ball to
I
the
gotta
outside
get
part
this
of the
guy.
field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there, and he puts one out there for a big-time
Down again.
Pressure,
Good night.
He will go down.
Von Miller.
Back at the 46. Von Miller, the blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Here's a carry for Saquon Barkley and the Giants.
Nope, don't you go nowhere. New sub.
To the 47.
Despite the blitz, he's still able to pick up a nice, solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing,
3rd and 11.
alters the normal spacing.
Can we hold them?
And there's creases like they were able to exploit right there.
That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield.
Going nowhere. Yeah.
And he gets this only to the 41.
That's right.
Not near
Punt,
enough
you
for the
jackalope.
first.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
The AFC offensive unit getting set to take over. Well, we can continue to talk Pro Bowl as we go along, but let's talk a little Super Bowl. Super Bowl 53, 1 week from today over in Atlanta.
Watch Mahomes take off running.
Time for your Super Bowl prediction, CD. What do you think?
Well, everyone thinks defense when they think the New England Patriots. But in the time that they've had their head coach and their quarterback, Tom Brady, guess what? They're the #1 offensive team in the NFL. And you know the Rams are high flyers as well.
Here we
so
go.
That tells me that this Super Bowl, low scoring. It's going to be a total anomaly. I'm thinking somewhere in the neighborhood of 13-10 final score.
First down. Thank you very much.
Totally opposite what it should be.
Well, I'm going to completely disagree. I see high scoring, maybe 51-44, something like that. The two punters are Johnny Hecker and Ryan Allen.
Let's try another run play. Why
Johnny
not?
Hecker might throw a touchdown pass because you know the Rams like to fake it when he's on the field.
Back-to-back good plays.
Hope I don't screw this up, people.
First down. They'll run it here with the Chargers' Melvin Gordon. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
Well, we saw them there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
And he'll fight forward, maybe a line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football.
That time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Well, he's proven real effective running the football. No one open, don't force it. Just get what you can, and that's the game.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. That's complete. It's Gordon. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. That gain of 9 buys them a new set of downs.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. And he will take this in for an AFC touchdown. James Conner, 31 yards. And the AFC adds on to their lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, Yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll make the score 14-0. That time, a 9-play drive. And it was a touchdown run by James Conner that was the exclamation mark. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The offense for the NFC back out there. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between...
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Down he goes.
Von Miller able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
You're welcome, Mr.
That
Hopkins.
is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he goes shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
There's Breeze. Looking down. He's got a man. Complete.
Oh, see how they ripped me off? That should have been an interception.
Touchdown. Julio Jones.
The Dolphins don't suck, Mr. Hopkins.
As his guys are on the board.
The Dolphins are for chisel.
That's what we want right there, CD. It's a Pro Bowl. Give us some of these long touchdowns.
We want plays that cover a lot of ground. We want long-distance plays.
No, you want high score. Shut up,
long-distance passes. It doesn't matter. In the Pro Bowl, big plays are what we're all looking for.
So they only needed 3
AFC's
plays
going to stomp NFC's butt.
And it's finished off by an NFC touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
You must be a Jets fan.
Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive. And he's been busy.
Now, the Jets suck. So the Buffalo Bills.
The AFC offense set to take their next drive. Now, right now, they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice
Yes, I
it. This is
do.
the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he's able to get this way down
Carolina
deep
Panthers.
into enemy territory. Mahomes
Oh,
finding
Jimmy,
his
I'm
tight end
sorry
Kelsey
for you.
for a big one.
Carolina.
63 yards.
I know somebody else who likes Carolina. Now, they're a good team. I like them. I'm just glad they got rid of Cam
The
Newton.
next play call is going to be because after
Cam was doing nothing but hurting
a lot of
them.
teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Panthers
And you have
aren't
to give
bad.
credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in
Bye-bye.
And
Mahomes
this
scores.
results in 6. Touchdown. Patrick Mahomes with his 2nd touchdown of this
I've been a fan of the Dolphins since 1974.
Well, Brandon,
Loyalty.
if we go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator, he showed us his script.
All
Didn't
right,
show us
here we go.
everything now. He said, here's the script for the game. I think everything's going according to plan in a big way. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
And, you know, Dolphins are cool because they live in the ocean.
Well done.
Yeah, well done indeed. Tremendous execution.
Well, Jimmy, that explains why you like the Panthers and not the Dolphins. Just kidding.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And they're going to have really good starting field
I'm
position.
an old man,
That's
Jimmy.
taken up close to the
Old.
40.
I'm half a century.
The NFC offense heading back onto the field. And they had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. For the NFC, boy, you talk about a dynamic set of backs and receivers. We'll see Zeke later on, but Saquon
I don't know how long I'll be here a little bit. I have to stop and go get some dinner after this game.
NFL in rushing last year. And then how about out wide? Julio Jones, Michael Thomas, Zach Ertz leading a deep group.
You live in Carolina, Jimmy? Is that why you're a fan of theirs?
QBs. On 2nd and 7, Breeze.
Oh, I like that. Just make me miss.
And he'll be taken down, but not before.
Yeah, I don't know how often I'll be doing. I'm going to try as often as I can.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because there should be an easy
New Jersey, I've been there.
Bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route.
Now Breeze lost the football, and that's picked up by the AFC.
There you go.
And they will set up shop in enemy territory.
I used to drive semi, so.
Line. The AFC with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Are you watching how this game is actually played there, Jimmy?
Now
So you had to win?
Recovery, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Ready for a long run?
To throw, it's Mahomes. Rolling to his right. Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop any defensively. 3rd down.
I don't play a lot of zombie games because I suck at them, but, you know, I'm always willing to play.
The guy downfield trying to hit his back, unable to connect. Should have been an easier throw moving to his right, though.
Yeah, much easier, obviously, for a right-handed quarterback. If he was going to his left, a little bit tougher.
Exactly.
No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first.
But what game is BO2? Black Ops 2, never mind. I got it. Yeah, I play Black Ops, Call of Duty. I suck at it, but I play.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Touchdown, AFC. This is becoming quite the half he's had here.
Remember in our pregame meetings, they talked about wanting to run the football and staying with it? Well, when you're scoring this many touchdowns, there's no reason to go away from it, is there? They are off to a fantastic start. They hope it continues.
What do you mean, hope it continues? We're going to demolish the NFC.
And the decision to just kick the extra point
well, maybe I'll go ahead and play some Call of Duty or Black Ops or something after dinner. That way you can laugh because I suck at it, I'm telling you. Now, I used to watch Freezing Point. That guy can play. He's the boss at that game.
And solid field position here to start.
I take suggestions. Well, Bully I don't play. I will tell you that. I'm not a fan of Bully.
Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense.
I like sports games and I like shooter games.
And they were in enemy territory, so they
not like Sniper Elite.
Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard.
Yeah, so you know how good he is.
Past the 50-yard line, so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. C.J. Mosley gets him for a loss of 10 yards.
When I get the chance, I'll have to get a hold of low freezing point.
Absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This
yeah, I'm still learning how to do all this stuff.
Handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. Bree's going to come up here, 1st and 10, and he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far. A first down carry for Barkley. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
Well, to me, that's taking a big gamble defensively because that alignment you see, that's normally something you see down near the goal line. Because now, if they decide to go play action, something should be open there, and I think open big.
So maybe that's something that gets filed away for later.
I think without a doubt, you write it down, and if you see that look at a later date, go ahead and take your shot.
And the running lane's
I seen your profile pic, Jimmy. I seen it.
Behind the line. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line,
pretty cool.
Your offensive line has to block them first.
A little hard to see because it's small and I'm kind of blind being an older feller.
Failure right there on third down.
Rosas'
they
kick
scored
is good.
again.
And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18.
Well, no surprise there. Extremely reliable during the regular season. Bailed his team out time and again. Knocks another one through, this time in the Pro Bowl.
After the field goal, here's Rosas to kick it away.
Season 4, okay.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense.
Should I take the penalty or decline it? I mean, you know, I don't need it.
A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
Mahomes in the AFC now with a first and 10 at the 40.
Hey, 43, 22, 17, height.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. It's Kelsey on the grab. And still fighting. A second broken tackle. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
Well, you don't have to be a genius to watch this game and figure out they've had plenty of success moving the football here in the first half. We've seen exhibits A, B, C, and right on down.
Yeah, I'll subscribe to your channel.
Exhibit Z right there.
You got to remember, I'm a little slow, so, you know.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10.
Yeah, I agree. That's the only way you get known, huh?
Here's Mahomes rolling to his left. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Oh, Patrick Peterson, the shutdown corner, was there on the coverage. And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on second and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to
You're
go.
welcome.
Tuck it and get all you can.
Fair is fair. That's what I believe.
Trips, 3 touchdowns so far. They'll look for a 4th on second and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Are we ready to score?
Mahomes going to throw.
No, he's not. He's going to run.
On the board, it's 6, a touchdown. Patrick Mahomes. Performance with 4 first-half touchdowns. And the AFC adds on to their lead. And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just one shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it, but he doesn't need to in order to
bug
impress
landed
in this
inside
one,
my
does it?
hat.
What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Myers connects on the PAT, and the route is on here in this first half.
But I suppose I can try since how I take requests, I guess.
The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Not really what it says. Okay, I get it.
To go again on offense.
Abbreviation.
And how does he rally the troops, so to speak? He's played well, but they're down big on the scoreboard. How does he get his guys going?
To make sure they understand it's not a me game, it's a team game. Everyone has to come together.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Getting the sack, the big D tackle, Geno Atkins.
I will.
I'm starting to wonder if this offensive line just simply doesn't
do that, and I'll go ahead and try playing bully.
6 sacks in this game.
Like I said, I don't mind taking requests.
And obviously, nowhere to hide.
And all those sacks in the first half, this is just complete domination. On the draw, this is Barkley. And he'll be brought down here at the 28.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled them up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. To return is Roberts. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the AFC will take over 1st and 10. There's James Conner now as he trots back onto the field. We're in the second quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Mahomes, complete, the tight end Kelsey. Past the 20. Touchdown! Travis Kelsey, 58 yards, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Charles, that was a heck of a play.
It truly was, because when he made that catch,
I guess
he had to shake through some people, right? So that play, to me, a highlight film that should be accompanied by bass music, right? I mean, boom, 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 and he finds his way to the end zone. Terrific play.
Boom.
The extra point now coming from Myers. And the route is on here in this first half. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Getting set to go again on offense. We get a peek at Julio Jones now. He's done his part, but so far it's been in a losing effort, so they've got to fix something.
But that doesn't mean changing.
Pressure, and the AFC gets to him for the sack. Von Miller getting him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game.
And he's going to go down again. Jadeveon Clowney able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
On 3rd and long, it's Breeze. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Myles Garrett. That's now back-to-back sacks, and it brings up 4th down.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall. They can put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds back near their own 20. There's James Conner now as he trots back onto the field. The passing game, they've had more success there than the running game. Maybe something they game plan for.
How come they didn't tell us about it?
Because they wanted to keep it a secret.
We did ask, didn't we? But I think what happened in this one is they've realized that they've established the run pretty well, and teams are going to key on that. They thought they could open it up and have success through the air, and that's exactly what's going on.
Yeah, they've had success, at least so far, here in the second quarter.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
On 1st and 10 is Conner. Fights off another.
I think the second tackler would have learned from the first.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. On 2nd down, it's Conner. It'll be a 5-yard pickup there, so from 2nd and 13, they're back to a more manageable 3rd and 8.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Pick it up, guys. Pick it up. Mike 54.
Mahomes now to throw, and it's complete to Kelsey. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And this will move the sticks yet again as the tackle's going to be made at the NFC's 33. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. He'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
That's funny. That's funny.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get a second touchdown already in the first half.
Not anymore.
He's bidding for a second. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They'll look to run with Conner. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Now the NFC going to call the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
We don't play field goals around here.
Kelsey out in the slot right. Can this defense hold him out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. Back to throw. And he will score. It's a touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys continue to pour it on.
The defense was almost too good on that play. They took away all of his targets. The one thing they forgot, to account for him as a runner. And he was able to tuck it and go for the end zone and get it done.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And a route is on here in this first half. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it was all capped by Patrick Mahomes using his legs to get in the end zone. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21-yard line.
Here we go.
Drew Brees and his NFC teammates set to begin their next drive. A lot of the problems have been on the other side of the ball. Is that frustrating for a quarterback who's been playing well?
It is, but there's no way that the best ones let their teammates know that. They actually take it upon themselves and say, okay, I have to do even more, or I need to play better. Maybe even say I put my defense in a bad spot. That's what true leadership shows you.
Yeah, well, he doesn't need to change much personally. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
What does my profile pic look like? And I'll tell you.
To throw, it's Breeze. Nowhere to escape.
Because I don't think I'm a dragon.
Jadeveon Clowney. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. And when you go 5 wide like they just did there, you can't really max protect, can you?
No, you cannot. What you're hoping is that by going 5 wide, you're forcing the defense into coverage.
Okay.
And if you do that, you get a chance to find some people downfield. But if they audible themselves and go into a blitz, then it's got to happen right now.
Well, I see that, so, you know, I don't know.
Exactly right.
We're new at this.
That play's over.
We're putting a spanking on the NFC.
2019. We now proceed to the start of the 2nd half.
That picture, I was 22 years young.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And a short kick, taking it about the 16. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
Let's go.
The NFC offense heads out to begin this
We're
third
putting a
quarter.
spanking on these boys. They don't even know what to do.
The 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a really
I wish I still looked that young at 50.
We often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the 2nd half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. Another good game.
No, they're going to score again.
Yards combined on those last 2 plays.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that addition.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller, who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. To throw is Breeze. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. The reception good for 7.
I am old and decapitated. Means I have no brain.
When we see guys like that make that type of a catch, not fair goes through my brain. That size, that speed,
but I'm feeling great
and now they're acting like wide receivers too.
Yeah, tight end one-handed catches. They're kind of like wide receiver one-handed catches nowadays.
Just not right.
And he connects with Ertz. And that's going to move the sticks again here as the tackle's made at the AFC's 13-yard line.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But
don't worry, you're going to get old like me.
And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. Todd Gurley there to make
by the time you're 50, I'll be 85.
The NFC able to claw one back. Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who can catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And man out of the
the only rap music I listen to is back from the 90s. Run DMC, Heavy D and the Fat Boys, Snoop Dogg.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20.
I'm more listening to country music, but I like jazz, rock, rap, blues. But I'm a country boy, as you can tell by my hat.
The offense now heading out for their first drive of the 2nd half. The last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this was just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The roads will be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. steps away. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
An incomplete pass on that last
play. I might have to after I do my dinner.
Third down. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go.
He certainly had plenty of success running the ball. Right now, I'm getting the sense that he's looking to take off and run every time he steps back to throw it.
But they did a nice job there collapsing on him and holding him to a short gain. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Khalil Mack. And the NFC is going to get the football back in excellent field position. Well, they've clearly made a conscious decision here to be more aggressive in the late stages of this game here in the second half.
And I get it. In this situation, you know, if you want to be aggressive out near midfield, you feel good about your defense maybe, or just, hey.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Von Miller. My goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really turning in an incredible performance. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. C.J. Mosley able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
So when you have good field position to start a drive and you give up back-to-back sacks, that can be demoralizing for a team.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks.
I do
here
everything
after first
right.
and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. From the gun, it's Breeze. Now Breeze lost the football. And that's picked up by the AFC. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
Well, that's a down and distance coach is always talking about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's third and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him. Sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did. Yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
And he'll go down
Used
right
to
on
own
the
an
edge of the
Atari.
red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. To throw again.
No, I don't really own anything.
Holmes got Gordon open, completes it.
How do you like that
He
move?
will score. Touchdown AFC.
And as thou art trying to be from the olden days, you know, like the 1600s, thus thou art like a drink of water.
Play, but admittedly, the tackling in the Pro Bowl, Charles, not always the best.
Are you a
I would
lord?
say that they're not quite as committed to getting a guy on the ground in the Pro Bowl as maybe during the regular season and, of course, in the playoffs. But still, heck of an individual effort there on that run.
Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead will swell by 1 more. They had the short field, and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone.
Are you learning anything on how to play football, Mr. Hopkins? And how not to?
This will be fielded at the 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
For this game is gonna be.
Here's the NFC offense set to take over again.
You only wish you were better
not
than
only
me.
the turnover, but that turned into 6 points.
You might want to wake up and smell the coffee there,
We always hear about
Jimmy.
empty possessions.
You know, the coffee over in
He's got a
Jamaica.
convoy, and he might be gone. And all the way in for the touchdown. Adam Thielen, 72 yards. And the NFC able to make this
Jimmy,
a bit more
if you're better than me at football,
and correct
play
me if I'm
me.
wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9.
I'll put a
and he just
spanking
kept
on
going
you to
all
make
the
you
way to
remember
the
when
end
you were a
zone
little
for the
kid,
touchdown.
getting in trouble from your
PAT
daddy.
up and good by Rosas. So they do
Oh,
get
that's
one
not
score
good.
back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee. As
I
he'll
beat
start
you like a
at the
redheaded
21-yard
stepchild.
line. Patrick Mahomes
and
in the AFC ready to go on offense. And I'm just wondering how many yards is he going to throw for? We're only in the third quarter. He's just thrown for a ton.
You have your advocates here?
My what?
Your advocates?
I thought you said like Atticus Finch.
No. We're not getting that deep. But counting this up, we might need a few extra people in here because the yardage he's piling up, the way that he's playing.
I beat you like scrambled eggs.
I can't wait to see what he does next.
We'll see what he does here on this drive.
No, you'll be the one dreaming when I knock that ass out during the game. Boop. You have to wake up and be praying for a cup of coffee.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's over 40
Yeah,
yards
but you got to use the telescope to find it.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
I mean, I guess, you know, you can just pass and follow the stream.
Wow. You talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards
follow the
still
stream till you get to the source.
And he's achieved that in this performance.
Mahomes now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on first down. And an alley to run. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Containing him
Remember, old man means more experience.
Yeah,
and I'm better at beating
two
things.
Times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
I beat you like that old dog sitting outside.
Buying time to his left. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Well, that was man coverage. So once he decides to run with the football, there's no one to account for him, and he turns it into a nice gain.
Oh, I got your bit swinging.
They'll run here with Connor. And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 8 and a good first step there with second and goal coming up. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on nowhere to go here? He lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up.
I beat you like the black man beat running away from the cop.
People are on base and scoring.
I beat you like the cop beating a black guy.
Comes through and picks him up.
Oh yeah, most definitely, Jimmy. I take no offense at it.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. Dancing to, and it's a touchdown.
I like being able to talk shit with people.
Taking it in from 7 yards away as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. They were looking to pass the ball there, but they forgot to account for the man with the football.
Yeah, I can hear people right now saying, well, why don't you have a spy in your defense, someone who will dance with him and go where he goes? Well, oftentimes if you utilize a spy, you've taken away someone in coverage as well.
I'm happy that you're young enough to know what you like already.
The guy's trying to keep up with, so he gets defeated anyway.
And he turns
I'm a
3rd and
lesbian,
goal into a touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
My brother is gay.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. The offense
I'm a lesbian, which means I like women.
There. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen.
Oh, no, too late. You said you're gay, so you win.
Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack.
And I am happy.
A lot of receivers, tight ends, because they're.
I mean, I know you're too young to know, but gay actually stands for happy.
Down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance.
57, Mike 57.
I'm not from Peter Pan.
And the pressure gets to him again. Jadeveon Clowney in there to get him again. That is sack number 6, one off the NFL record of 7.
It's been a tough one all game long for this offensive line. They're already down big, and now you know they're just going to come after the quarterback in a big way, don't you?
Yeah, they just can't get out of their own way right now. It's created an avalanche, and an avalanche is coming right on top of them. So a change of possession here on the punt, and the AFC will have it first and 10 deep in their own territory.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one. Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Oh, you do? Well, I'm glad you do.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Sorry, I'm glad you can admit that you like that in your rear end skis. You like getting shafted?
Stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line.
You like the steel rod and the old tailpipe?
Play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Connor. And shutting him off, now open field. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20.
You started it, Jimmy.
And he will take this in for an AFC touchdown.
If you can't play the game and joke around, you didn't start it.
As his guys continue to pour it on. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
Extra point up and through by Myers. It's the AFC with the football and the lead as we begin quarter number 4. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Oh, well, this game's almost over.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
That one you'll annihilate me on because I don't even know how to play
It's great
bully.
to see the stars all out in one place, but in terms of football, what's really great to see is a very entertaining Pro Bowl as we are tied in the 4th quarter.
And how many of these guys thought going into
You hear
this
that,
game,
announcer?
Nowhere to escape.
What an idiot. That idiot, the announcer said we're tied in the 4th quarter. 70-24 tied, if I'm wrong.
Thomas for the most sacks ever in a single game.
that right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Julio Jones all alone. 30, 10, and he will score. Touchdown NFC. Julio Jones, 82 yards. And the NFC able to claw one back.
Oh, was only 40 points down.
Still to be down, but congratulations, they're still fighting, and they scored another touchdown.
My old high school coach used to say, Charles, he said, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and sometimes you wish you never had showed up.
Could have saved the gas money, the hotel, what have you, huh?
This is taken at the 3. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Let's go!
The offense for the AFC set to go now. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL.
Surprising.
You know, these guys play, and we just
59-40.
Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. I'm surprised you stayed with me this long. That's puzzled me a little bit.
Normally I get mad at these games, and it's kind of a funny game.
The pressure right, and he's going to keep it here. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
I appreciate that.
So on the other side of the field now.
Oh, I rage a lot. Usually this game cheats, but for some reason this AFC game is just demolishing these guys.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The All-Pro linebacker Luke Kuechly right there on the coverage, stride for stride. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. And this will move the sticks yet again as the tackle's going to be made at the NFC's 25-yard line. Back to throw here. Flush to his right. He'll run it. Sharp there with his feet. Gets him a little extra space. And then drop just inside the 20. The improv on the scramble gets him 6 and it'll be 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain. That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be.
Playing.
On this play, it was flushed to his left.
Might have been turned up, I don't know.
Run, able to accurately throw the football.
And he will have a touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And, partner, are you kidding me with this game that he's having? Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2.
Partner, they're up big. They snapped the ball from the 15 for a regular PAT.
Yeah, I suppose I can. I mean, I demolished these guys.
Is the kicker's leg tired? What's going on here?
I don't know, but deep.
There we go. I'm gonna go eat. And I'm ending this stream. I appreciate you watching. And we'll be back soon.